Hey everybody, Pastor Nick here as we continue through a couple of videos on the Psalms. It's interesting that as we talked about in the last video, the Psalms allow us to lament. I believe it's somewhere around a third of the Psalms are laments. I think it's a third, could be more or less. But we see lamenting in there. Some of those laments are corporate laments, meaning some are individual, some are corporate, where the people of God would come together and lament. Something that I think some in our culture have forgotten about is allowing people, watch this, to come together to grieve also. That if something happens corporately to a people, the people of God should be able to come together, share that grief to God together, and also worship together. Because some of those Psalms are corporate in their nature, where God allows his people to come together to lament and worship at the same time. Because why? If something happens to one, it happens to all of us. Paul says, rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. And there are times where we need to rejoice together and times where we need to weep with each other. And each is appropriate. And the weeping is not a lack of faith and is not feeding negativity. It's me joining myself to someone, being there for them as a shoulder, but also as a source of comfort and strength. Sometimes, if we're battling together, we have to come together as a people, grieve together, but also after we get done grieving, worship God in it together, because there's power in us doing it together. And the Psalms allow us to do that. Just want to talk about some nuance and some complexities that we see in Scripture. God bless y'all. We'll be back with another video as we continue to go through the book of Psalms.